Okay, so if I'm talking to myself, and if you guys can hear this, this is my guy playing DayZ standalone. I've only been playing for like an hour and a half on this guy, but this is pretty much the best I've done. I got a 22 rifle, I got a pitchfork, bag, and in my jacket I got a CZ 25, 75, something, the pistol. And I got a whole crap load of rounds for this and none for my pistol. And yeah, I'm pretty set.
Okay, so you guys, this is where I was when I left off.
我的测试版的实物刷的比普通服的
And I
多
don't
很
know if you guys
多。
can hear that, but it sounds like there's somebody near me, which is great, because I just spawned in the world and kind of freaking out. I don't know where they are. Okay, I just heard his gun.
我现在普通服的那个号，他妈的身上一件那个记者背心，包里一件防刺服，搞得我现在都不敢玩了，我操！
It sounds Thai or something. It's kind of freaky because I'm near the airfield. It's kind of a populated area. Shoot, 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 shoot. I wish I could tell where he freaking was. He's probably near me. I'm listening to him. I can hear him loudly. I really don't like that I hear him. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I've been playing this one for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And it's the best one that I've really played. This is all my stuff I've got right now. Up until now, I really haven't done super hot. That's why I haven't really recorded anything in a really long time. The game was really buggy, and I was just really bad. But so far this time, I've done pretty good.
那个开发计划还说要把这地图分成几个 SAN 区，
There's that guy talking.
然后就是他不按服务器重启刷新物资，他按时间刷 SAN 区的物资，而那个区的那些房门
Near me, where the hell is
也
he?
不是全部都是关着，他会随机开一些，他妈的，这样以后就好了。
I don't want to like say anything in case he doesn't know where I am. I don't understand what he's saying.
有的那布娃娃系统估计这个物理会好玩一些。妈的，像这武装突袭的引擎的物理简直是恶心爆。那 VDS3的物理已经和战地3、战地4的那些物理差不多，它为什么不直接把那
Gotta be
VDS
nearby, right?
引擎直接移植过来？
What the hell?
刚才是什么声音？
My Bowsy, what the hell's going on? Okay. Okay. There are definitely multiple of them. I have no idea where they are. Sorry, the first 3 minutes of this video is just me freaking out in a tree. I just don't want to get shot. My first guy is good immediately, and I feel like if I leave this tree, I'm gonna get shot. I mean, they could just be down there, but they sound really close.
Fucking leopard.
They're not in this tree with me.
Fucking leopard.
No, they aren't.
You're leopard, fucking leopard. I fucking leopard. Fucking leopard, I fucking leopard. You're leopard, fucking leopard. Fucking rose, fucking leopard.
What kind of server am I playing on? I feel like Eurasia. Okay. Alright. Wait for house. Okay. So yeah, it looks like there are a lot of players. Okay. Where are these guys? I'm definitely not going out in the open. I wish I had spawned before they got here. Could have gotten the drop on them. I really don't want to say anything in case they don't know I'm here. Alright, so I've decided I'm making a run for it. I don't see anybody yet. I don't see anybody. I feel like they'd be in there if they were anywhere nearby. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't see anyone. I really hope I don't see anyone. Sorry, I always freak out when I hear people because usually I get shot on sight. Alright. Okay, now that I'm kind of safe. Yeah, I got CR75. Sorry, I thought it was CZ. Got a bunch. Got this pack which actually holds other stuff, which is kind of cool. Just got some medicine. My guy's hungry, so let's eat something. I'm actually stocked up pretty well on most things. I have a bunch of food, a canteen, rice. So yeah. For those of you who don't know and haven't seen any of the videos, you probably have because you're looking at DayZ stuff. But DayZ is. Why didn't I eat that? DayZ is a. I don't think it freaking worked. I think I'm lagging. DayZ was a mod for Arma 2. It was this big 50+ player multiplayer mod where you had to survive. You had to eat and drink, and you can get sick and you can bleed. You had to bandage up, and a lot of players played it. And this is DayZ standalone, the standalone version of the game. Costs $30, I think, still on Steam. By Dean Hall, the creator of the Arma 2 mod. And it's really fun, it's really intense. And the DayZ standalone, while it's still really early and pretty buggy, it improves a lot on the main game, on the main mod. Sorry. And there we go. Now it's eating. See, he's got like custom animations, and you can get clothed, nice things instead of just having your weird soldier guys in Arma 2. There's this quick action bar down here. Works actually pretty well. You have to. There's first person, third person. So yeah, it's very similar to the Arma games. Just now it's its own thing. And I'm gonna leave this place because I'm in the northwest airfield. I'm at the airfield area with other players, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna go to less hostile places until I can get my bearings. Yeah, and a lot of this game is pretty much just running around, and it's a lot of paranoia. And if you can, in this game, if you can hear players, there's proximity. So unless you're on a private hive where there's worldwide chat, they're near you. You can talk to them. So kind of freaky. Most people are really heartless in this game. If you trust people, you're probably doing something wrong, or you're really lucky. Yeah, people are douchebags in this game. And honestly, I'm not playing with friends really, and I'm not trustworthy. I'm pretty much going to be a douchebag if I get the drop of any players in this game, unless they're noobs. I'm not a noob killer. It's terrible. There's no purpose to that, unless I desperately need a flashlight, which I can't imagine why I would desperately need a flashlight. If there's anything wrong with my recording, or if the frame rate's too low or anything, or my voice is too low, please let me know. I haven't really recorded anything. If you see my last video, it was terrible, so yeah. Just starting up. On a quick note that I just saw, I thought about this gun is a single chamber weapon, and you literally have to chamber each round. It's pretty cool, and it can be annoying if you don't like that, but you have to right click and you have to chamber each round after you fire it, which can be tedious, but it's also a really cool mechanic. It makes it feel bolt action because you have to manually load each round in. The player does, which is interesting. One of the huge improvements in this game over the mod is the graphics, and I don't know if you can tell with my recording, but the graphics are a lot better, and especially the lighting. You can see the light coming through the trees like that. It's really nice. It's not quite Arma 3 status, but it's pretty good. I got myself stuck walking there. And then they've got a great and really cool inventory system. Quick hotbar, like from Minecraft, like I said. Expandable things and personal inventory, so I can carry my pitchfork without having to take on my inventory. Much better than the Arma modded style. I'm running version 0.44, I believe, but the server might be a different version. I'm not sure. And then another one of the huge improvements to this game was in Arma. There were a ton of buildings. It's a 225 square kilometer map. But almost none of them are enterable. In this game, almost every building is enterable. And there are a lot of items like rotten bananas, which are annoying because you need food, but rotten will make you sick. And trust me, it will make you sick. My last character, I got sick and died from eating rotten tomatoes. Another cool part is your inventory is a lot of... From the beginning, you don't get a backpack. So your inventory is mainly clothing, and you start off with just a t-shirt, which doesn't have spots, and then 4-slot jeans like that. But there are backpacks located on the game that help you immensely, and then there are things you can carry that can carry things themselves. Like my first aid kit, I don't have to carry it individually. And there's wear and tear, like you can see. Like the helmet's not worn, but the jacket is, and this one's heavily worn. You can see it. It's all torn up and messed up. There are books, which are pointless. And sorry if you guys are avid players. I'm just introducing it for players who aren't any newbies to the series. 'Cause I know when I start playing these games, what are these? Water purification tablets. I don't know how those work yet, but it looks like I can combine with my water bottle, so I'll be doing that to be on the safe side, because I don't have any antibiotics, and you can't open those boxes, which feels kind of dumb because they look like first aid boxes. But one heavy downside of this mod so far is there are very few zombies. There are not nearly like the 30 plus per town, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that in this game, in the standalone version, they do not spawn. Like in Arma 2, they spawn when you got to an area that they're supposed to spawn in. But in standalone, I believe they are placed throughout the world. But I don't think the server's going to handle a huge number of them, and the world is pretty massive. So I only will see one once every 5 minutes. So a lot of me playing is going to be me walking around looting stuff. And probably the majority of the action will be players. So far, I haven't had any run-ins with zombies that were too even with just my fist or a terrible blunt weapon, it's just been very few, very unimportant zombies. And the sound randomly goes off, but very rarely do I see a zombie. And then, if you can't tell, all the models have been custom made and they're really well done. Clothing too. Clothing is a cool thing in my opinion. This first video, yeah, my settings are a little bit low. I'm gonna drop them a little bit. For this first video, I want to. I don't want to do that. Let's just do high. Oh wait, clouds. I don't need clouds. Clouds are dumb. Shadows all normal. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. Let me know if VSync helps, guys. I don't know anything about VSync. It's not usually a thing I mess with. Receiving. Alright, there we go. Alright, things look pretty much the same, but it seems to run better. And no clouds! But there are clouds. I think that's just a background. I don't know. That seemed to make it pretty much normal. Good. Pretty good. And like the mod, dropping from things is scary. Half the time you break a leg and the other half the time you die. Even from unimportant heights. So I might freak out every once in a while if I fall from things. If you have any commentary in the video, if I'm talking too much, talking too little, if I am annoying in my movements or whatever, please let me know. I don't often record myself playing, but I want to start. I think it's really cool. For a while before I can get DayZ, before I had my strong computer that I have, I just watch people like Devil Dog Gamers or Frankie. They have pretty good. If you're interested, they've got really good stories. They have really good software. Devil Dog Gamers is pretty cool animation too, and they record often. I'm still a student, so there may be periods of time when I don't record for a very long time. And right now, which is currently spring break for U.S. students, even though I'm in Okinawa, for U.S. students, spring break is right now, and I'll probably be playing this. Probably upload a video a day or every other day. And if you are interested in this, please spread it. I don't really know how to get this out there. And overall, I just enjoy the game. Recording is good. So in the mod, there were often things up in these hunting stands, but so far I haven't seen anything on the way up. But I still want to check, and also it's a good vantage point. If there's any players with valuables over there, I can check. Whenever I haven't really seen this town. This is where I spent the majority of the time, and you guys didn't see me playing, and I found majority of my things. I found on the outskirts of the town, I found my rifle, and then inside I found my bag, my compass, my CR. I found my pants, which carry 6 items. They're pretty useful. The nice white motorcycle helmet. Found pretty much every valuable thing I have with me in the town, which also makes me afraid that other players will be in the town, and I'm a target with all these valuable things, so I will not be going there. I'm more of a cautious player. Not really. If I get pissed off, I'll probably just run around and try to do stuff. And I also don't really believe in cheating. If I find a guy and he's got the drop on me, I won't combat log. That is the worst. If you combat log, I do not have respect for your gameplay style. Let me head over there. I don't know what that is. I do not want to go out in the open. So I'll go the long way. Okay, thanks, Bush. And as far as I know, they do not currently have vehicles in this game, so I'm not as worried. In the mod, I was pretty worried about going on roads, because every once in a while a car would pass, and if you're on the road where the car mainly goes, you are effectively screwed over. Yeah, this game's got a long way to go, but it's also got a bunch of massive improvements on the mod. And also, would you please, guys, let me know if any of you are offended by cursing, because I can control it, but in my natural gaming habitat, I curse quite often. I get angry and freaked out. Got a high range of emotions and very few words to express that. I don't want to go out in the open here. And yeah, if any of you guys have any know-how that I don't, I'm very new to all this. I'd also would appreciate suggestions on settings that I wouldn't notice that would help my FPS, because if I feel like my game is running at just below 30 while I'm recording. I can't really tell, but it seems a little bit more laggy than normal. It's also an alpha, so it is in itself not optimized well, but yeah. And if you're interested in DayZ and videos like this, if you don't enjoy my videos, check out the Devil Dog Gamer. He has an ample amount of videos on all. I don't know if it is standalone, but I know he has it on a lot of DayZ, Arma 2 mod, and all the maps that come with it. I only ever played the default map, which is this Stranaris, which is actually, I'm not sure if they expanded it in standalone, but the last time I checked, it was 225 square kilometers. I know I don't recognize that city that I just passed for sure. I'm pretty sure that's new. Kind of freaked out only being open, but for some reason I really wanted to check out this shed. Another thing that's kind of good and bad, loot is less, like, it's not everywhere. Like, there's no predefined places where loot will be. In the mod, again, like the zombies, it spawned when you were there, and it spawned at very predictable locations and a lot, and they seemingly random. Like, you'd find a shotgun in a chicken coop, like, it didn't really make sense. But in standalone, it is uncommon, except in logical places. If I go into a hospital, I'll find a lot of hospital things, which was true of the mod, but not as much. And if you find a police car on the side of the road, it is much more likely to have a rifle in it than a common house. And I actually, there's like broken down cars you can access, and it's a pretty cool feature. I really do love DayZ. It's really fun. And if you have 30 bucks, please support Dean Hall on this and Bohemia. Great simulation, really fun. And they update it very often. I played like 2 months ago on version 0.26 or something, and I follow him on Twitter, and Dean Hall, the creator, he posts updates almost every week, sometimes more often. I'm not hungry. Anything? I'm hungry. Okay. I'm trying to get rid of my potatoes because they just take the whole block, and then I'll go into the cans because you can eat. You can eat certain amounts of your canned goods. You don't have to eat it all in one go, like the beans and the mod. So I try to ration those while maintaining my space by removing. And also on the inventory system, it's got, I don't know if you guys played Resident Evil 4, it's got kind of Resident Evil 4 style, where certain items are a certain shape and take up a certain number of blocks. So this rice is too high and this weapon box is too wide. So it's kind of interesting. It makes for backpacks to be larger, but logically can't hold as many things, so they take up a certain amount of space and their shape. Kind of makes it more realistic, because if you had a real backpack, you couldn't fit a gun in. Even if it had the exact volume to fit the gun in, if you don't have the shape to fit it in, it wouldn't fit. I think it's kind of cool. It interests me. Also, another improvement over the mod. It's kind of subtle, but there are map improvements to the mod, over the mod. There are a few more housing areas. Obviously, the houses you can go into. I believe there's a swamp area I haven't encountered yet, but I saw it in one of the development mods. And that new city I just found, I don't know where it is. I can't tell where I am on the map. It was interesting. It was nicely made, and it wasn't cookie cutter exact of other cities there have been. I couldn't find a grocery store if there was one. Alright, looks like I'm in a vehicle junkyard or something. I'll look in the vehicles. On the outskirts of town here. Can I open any of these cars? I don't think I can. Thank you. I love getting stuck between things. Okay. Vans are pretty good. Find a lot of canned goods and clothes in these things for some reason. Oh, look, what do you know? Clothes. Black jeans though, I don't care. I feel like a player may have been here. I can never tell if it's been a player here or not. Because there are a lot of flashlights and like clothes throughout the game. But I can't really tell. That's just trash. That's confusing. I can't really tell if there's been a player there, if it's just spawning player-like items. Let's open this car, see if there's any value inside. I found the rifle I currently have in a car, so they're worth checking. This vicinity thing over here really helps. It kind of fixes the whole problem. Like if you see an item and you know it's there, it pretty well fixes the issue where you couldn't pick it up because of just game engine issues. The game engine sometimes isn't the best with trying to know what you're trying to do. This is green, but I think it's pretty crappy. Yeah, it's really damaged. Mine's pristine, I think. Yeah, most of my stuff is pristine. I got really lucky in finding yellow. I got really lucky this time around. I'm really excited about it, actually. Hopefully I don't just die after recording. So today I'm just trying to get my bearings. This episode I'm just trying to get my bearings, trying to get some stuff, get a little bit more familiar with the standalone version, introduce my series, DayZ play. The logo was made by me. I don't know if you guys think it's good or bad, but I thought it was kind of cool. And on occasion I might play with friends, but I'm a pretty solo player. I don't have a lot of friends in the PC gaming community. If any of you are interested, I am definitely up to socially playing this game. It's a lot more fun when it's kind of more squad based. You're not as paranoid, you're not as bored. Help think. You can help carry things. That's always it's always a bonus. Yeah, either this place didn't spawn anything or somebody looted it. But I don't know how this game works exactly. I don't think I need to crouch. I don't think there's anyone nearby. Even so, I'm gonna try to get over here quickly. I don't like being out in the open, no matter where I am. I'm always scared. I was always scared in these buildings in the mod because if you drop off, you have a big chance of dying even from like right there to here. I'm gonna change my settings, see if I can get the view distance down a little bit. Rendering. I'll make anti-aliasing high. I don't even know what that does. Alpha to coverage. I don't know what that means. I'll do high. I don't know. What is ambient occlusion? Will it tell me? Post-processing, I'll just do high. Okay. Hopefully that helps. I mean, that looks pretty good in here. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I have my settings on right or not. I know it's the right resolution by my computer though. That's a plus. I see in the mod, there's almost always stuff behind this little hay bale and behind that one and down there. It's a little bit different. It's not as scripted. Anything over there? There is. Probably just pants. Okay, that was weird. With nothing in them, but I'll check anything. Keep on hearing zombies, but I don't see any. Am I nuts? You guys hearing those too? Nothing back there. What's that? Battery, I don't care about that. Oops. Nothing in them, nothing around. Cool. I would take the cap if I didn't have the really nice helmet. A lot of times I go for style over functionality unless it's like ridiculously better, but I like the helmet and it looks pretty cool, I think. You guys can think what you want, I think it looks cool. Alright, let's go up this little town up here. Alright, now my visuals look weird after what I changed. They look a little bit grainy. I don't know if that's just me or what. Alright, let's look in here. Nothing. Probably just empty shorts. Yep. Book. I don't know why those are here. I mean, if I could read them, that'd be kind of cool like Skyrim, but you can just inspect them. Unless you can open them, I don't know. And also, they're upside down. That's always weird to me. I don't know why. Firewood. I don't know if you can make fires yet. I haven't found any matches. Although I heard in this recent update, I saw on his change log they were working on some fireplace stuff or something. Or maybe in the next one, I'm not sure. I really hope I'm recording now, right now, or else this would be all for... I'd be talking to myself for an hour for no reason. What else is cool is this new animation for jumping. They still have a little bit of a problem with that response time. I feel like I jump a whole... Okay, what is that? School. I feel like I press the V button a whole like 3 seconds before it happens, and on occasion it doesn't happen. I have to like re-hit the V key, so for vaulting and for jumping. So that's a fix they need to make. And also, I feel like you should be able to get water out of sinks. You can't. And I feel like you should be able to heat stuff off the stove. I mean, I know houses have supposedly been out of use for a while. They're really empty. But I mean, the faucet should still work, I think. That's just my opinion, though. If you guys agree, though, I'd definitely bring something to the attention of Bohemia and Dean Hall. They're really good about servicing the fans and improving on their own image of this game. They seem very cool, very relaxed. Dean Hall, or Rocket, that's what he calls himself, that's what everyone calls him as well. He seems pretty chill. Pretty funny dude. I don't know why I'm crouched, I'm always crouched. What's in here? Stairs to upstairs, yay. Alright, nothing. Ooh, my frame rate now. Let me see if I can fix that, I don't know. Does VSync, I don't know if VSync helps or not. Turn off ambient occlusion. That looks like it might help the lighting a little bit. I'll do high on the thing, I'll do high on that. Generally, like ultra and high settings, I can never really tell the difference, so for these purposes, I don't think. I can never tell a difference until it gets really bad, so we'll see. Thank you, door. See, I'm really cautious about approaching any nice place, especially in a game where there are actually players. And even though 40 might not seem like a lot in this huge map, there are quite a few you'll run into. Like, I don't know who this Thai or whatever people were, but he's kind of right next to me. I was kind of freaked out. Funny stair thing that needs to be fixed. Ooh, what is this? Backpack. How many? Oh, 12. Wait, can I wear it aside from that, or do I have to swap it with it? Oh yeah, definitely not. Not worth it. Where'd it go? Oh, hello. Another cool thing, I don't know if you can combine them or not, but if you look down in my quick bar, I have a map of Eastern Chernarus and a map of Northern Chernarus. I think you can combine them, but I'm not sure. Oh shoot, did I just... North... I'm not sure if you can combine maps. I don't think you can. But, yeah, there are pieces of maps, and it's quite an interesting feature. I like it a lot, because it allows them to be a bit more common while not giving you quite the advantage. Here's some shoes. I like my shoes though. And these are Rocket Aviators. It's kind of cool. He puts himself in the game every once in a while. Alright. I don't know if I want to go to the school or not. I'm kind of... If it's a school, I'm kind of afraid to go there. Or no, I think it's like a fire station. They're usually really populated if the player's in the region. So let's pull up my gun just in case. Connection, that's great. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect. What is that thing? Is that a watch? What is that? Head torch. Do I have to wear that aside from my... Yeah, that's not worth it. Oh, I look kind of like a spy or something. Torch, so British. Fire extinguisher. Good blunt weapon if you don't have any weapons. What's this? Gloves, saw, and pants. I don't really care. Nothing. Sometimes I see pixels and I'm convinced there's an item. There's that nice lighting I was telling you about. Ooh. Athletic shoes and green pants. Alright. Come on, I'll put this here just so I can see the pants in case there's any. Nope, nothing on them. So I don't care. Nice little folded up set of green clothes there. I like it. In the mod, these were always full. This was like one of the better places to find weapons and such, but... Oh shoot, okay. Alright, is there still the glitch where I can climb through the wall? Let me see. In the mod, you could get on the... Yep, there it is. You can get on the ladder through it. A lot of people would use it to sneak out behind people on the top, or just generally rate the game, or just go down it faster. I don't particularly care though. It's easier to move around in the standalone. So yeah, here's a zombie. I don't think there is one. Also, I really have no clue where I am. It's either a new area or a changed area, or just one that I happen to not find in the mod. Hello, not loading van. Okay. Sorry, I talked in the game a lot. I was bad on the rendering time on that. Nothing. Hopefully I get something interesting in this video so I don't have to just record for an hour of nothing like this. Although I used to be content with just observing before I could play. Really quite interesting. It feels honestly like you're in a Walking Dead style universe. It does a really good job at appeasing that part of that desired survival and It lets me kind of feel like what a zombie apocalypse would be like without the possibility of actually dying. Although in the game you are very prone to death. It's almost too easy to die in this game. With the new loot placements and like how it works, I'm not really sure what's worth going to anymore or not. Okay, police car. These usually have a ton of stuff in them. Sorry if there isn't in this one, but usually there's like ammo and whatnot in here. I found a gun, boot. Oh, I'm hungry again. Another interesting feature is the combining or the use of parts. Like this, whatever. I hope it's not lagging. Like this kitchen knife can be used to open that can. Seeing the little thing over here tells me that I lost a little bit. Alright, there we go. While opening it. I'm imagining that's due to the poor condition of my knife, but honestly, 20% of one can when I have a crap ton of food I don't really care about. Wrench, one of the many blunt weapons in this game. In this game you can pretty much pick up anything and use them as a weapon. Shoes, I don't care. Even a red pen, although I don't know if you actually use the pen or just punch while holding the pen. That is. You see, there's books, but you can't open them. There's just says inspect. Even if you take it. Ooh, what is that thing? Is that like a washer? Or is that duct tape? What is this? Yep, that's duct tape. Yay. I feel like you might actually be able to use duct tape. To duct tape, like, I saw you could duct tape a spray can to a lighter and make a little mini flamethrower. Not sure if that's actually in game yet or just part of one of the demos, but it was really interesting. I feel like Rocket gets a lot of inspiration from Minecraft because the whole seeing yourself, the quick bar inventory, and he's starting to get into construction and combination a little bit. And he's a little bit more on the. Ooh, it's a nice helmet. Is it pristine? There we go. Green helmet. I like white better with the green outfit. Yeah. Almost though. Not full circle back here, but we'll find a place nearby worth going to. I feel like a cool addition to this game is the combat system, because is the combat readiness. Like it allows people, if they don't feel like shooting people at random. Did something spawn then? I actually have to pull up my weapon. I can't just spray at someone while running. And pulling out your weapon makes you slightly slower. So if you're just exploring, it kind of benefits you to hold your weapon down, which can be a bad thing to some people, but I really enjoy it because I'm more of a social player. I don't quite enjoy the fire on sight mentality, which I think that's what they were going for when they tried to fix that. I remember seeing that in a dev video. Alright, what seems interesting? Nothing there, it's just a regular house. There's a little shack. It's kind of promising. Whatever setting I messed up rendering at distance. There's a helmet. Might be something useful over here. Nothing that I can find. I honestly almost hope they're zombies. I've only killed like 3 zombies, and they were all with my pitchfork. For anyone was even seeing. Nothing. More clothes. There are a lot of clothes. I always wonder if a hard hat actually helps you. I don't know if any of the clothes actually help you, like health-wise. So I know there's a cold system. There's you can get soaking wet and it'll mess you up during when you're cold, I think. And I'm pretty sure the motorcycle helmet, like in this game, if you get hit in the head, you can go unconscious and not be dead. Like if you get punched in the head. I feel like the motorcycle helmet would help that, and it might even help like getting shot. I'm not sure. The description says it has Kevlar, which would be a super cool feature. I mean, I don't know how realistic it is. I don't know if real motorcycle helmets are that durable, but it's cool. I like the more RPG elements with moving around, descriptions, and the character is so cool. Alright, is there anything of value near here? I feel like I'm just like a bum city or nothing really. Nothing really useful. I don't need water or anything good. A lot of clothes though. See a lot of motorcycle helmets, a lot of hard hats, little knitted beanies. Books. Is that a Jungle Book? Oh, it's pretty badass. Oh shoot, I didn't even take it. This is one of the few books that I actually recognize, and it's upside down. Why is it upside down? It's weird. Okay. If I could read you, I'd keep you, but I can't, so I won't. Man. This game's very Russian, because we're supposed to be in an area of Russia named Chernoris. And, it gives a little bit of edge to the Russians, because town names are written in Russian. And they do not match their English translations on the map very often. The whole, Cyrillic, I think it is, Cyrillic language changes up a lot. You wouldn't think so, but like, H is like a Z or some weird stuff. It's all very odd. Motorbike helmet. I'll try to discuss some new features when I see them. This is a rotten apple. Most of the fresh fruits are rotten, and I don't even know if they help you. Like when I ate a couple, they didn't really. I didn't notice my hunger going down. If it did, it was ignorable amounts. And after a couple, I got really sick, and it eventually made me die. So I am not going down that path unless I'm dying of starvation. Nothing. I'm not entirely certain what I exactly want. I know I want any clothing that'll allow me to carry more things. Check the bandana. I guess supplies, but I already have quite a few. Perhaps better weapon and CR ammo, because I don't have any for that. And this is a single shot weapon, so I mean, semi-auto pistol would definitely be an upgrade. And a bigger backpack, that'd be cool if they have that. I don't know if they do though. Up. Hey, shut up, non-existent zombie. Like that right there, I thought was an item for some reason. Oh wait, machete. I feel like that'd be better than my kitchen knife. And is it? Oh, but it's longer. That sucks. Can I open cans with it? I'll check. I'll keep. Oh, I don't want to. Ooh, this sucks. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see with the maneuvering. I will keep my kitchen knife until I have confirmed that I can open a can with that machete. But I feel like it would minimize the amount of stuff lost if it's pristine. What's that thing? Syringe. What's the quality of the syringe? If it's better than my other syringe, I'll switch it out. It is of worn quality, while my syringe in here is of worn. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't even know what syringes are for. I'm presuming some sort of medicine that you can get. I don't have medicine. I don't know how that works. More water purification tablets. Sweet. Let's see if I can combine these. 70 and 40. I'm not combining. Usually you combine these things. I don't know why I can't. Where did they go? I'll keep these ones, and I'll use these on my current water supply. Cool. It looks like one is 10%, so I still have 7 uses of my current. That's odd that you can't combine. You can combine ammo and stuff and rags. I'd assume you could. Probably just they didn't know that you couldn't do that or something. I'm gonna follow this road. I don't know where it goes. Which direction am I going though? Which direction is this? Oh, come on. Plot my compass. Let's go. Okay, it looks like that's northwest-ish. Which I might run into the airfield. It's scary. I don't know how many players are there. In the Armad, there are helicopters and people set up with snipers and weapon. Come on, why aren't you working? Also, if anybody could tell me what that 50 is up here, I don't know what that is. I feel like it might be like a bug in the UI, because this weapon only has one shot. And I don't think it's zeroing or anything. I don't know. If it is, I don't know how to use it. And if you do enjoy this, which it's probably really boring, if you made it this far, you should definitely subscribe. I'll try to listen to comments and do this whole thing better. Still new at this. And I'll try to cut out the boring parts, like just me walking maybe, I don't know. I talk a lot, so it might be important, I don't know. It's very odd in this game, especially in standalone, where I don't see hungry or thirsty over there. But this time I've been keeping my eye on it pretty good. Okay, bridge. I don't know if that has any purpose. I'll branch off this way. Well, actually, I'll take a look. I don't know. Am I going in a circle if I go down here? Yeah, I think I'm out up here. One, please be zombie. If there are zombies in other players' games, and I'm just doing something wrong or have a wrong version, please tell me, because I'd really appreciate if there were zombies in my game. They're a nuisance, but I mean they're good. It's part of the game. I enjoy it. It's a good hassle. It makes it so when you don't find players for hours like I am, it gives you something to do. And also, you can't loot the bodies in this one. Like, it allows you to view their contents for 4 seconds and then they disappear, which is probably to help the game not lag up. But every once in the mod, it was really useful to kill a military zombie and find a couple rounds or something. Boring running. If you look online, there's a lot of memes about DayZ where cool. There's a lot of memes about people like sticking quarters in their keyboard to make sure they move in the same position over. Alright, well I seem to have drinking all of my water. What's that? Am I thirsty still? Come on. Oh, no, not thirsty. Cool. I need to refill that though. More weapon damage, any weapons damage. Wait. Can't I service that machete? Oh, it's a gun care. Okay. Gun specifically. I don't need to service my sporter. It's pristine currently. I really like that with the guns. I've played for hours, not like you've seen. I haven't found any guns. But in that one town, a ton of them. Not a ton of guns, but way more common than regular. I'm pretty sure I took them all, but there were 2 other backpacks and 7.62 rounds. I think I might actually have. Yeah, I picked them up. A lot of shotgun shells. This looks like a similar area to my mod video that I made. Alright, you're hungry. Good, I can get rid of some damn food. Any potatoes left? Nope, I'll eat this because I already ate some of that. Some peaches. I don't know what quality does with food cans. I don't know if it makes it possible to make it ill or anything. Alright, should go away, please. Yep, cool. Takes a second, but the hunger and everything works, which is definitely improved over the previous just bars on the right side over here. So it used to be just little logos and they turn color and I would never be able to tell what's going on. You know, you just saw right there, if you go up a hill too steep, you get slowed down. Which, in real life, you could probably run up, but you would still get slowed down. Interesting feature. It's one of the game mechanics that you can use to avoid a zombie. I don't know if they worked in standalone, but of the methods there was going up a hill they couldn't go up. Well, it made them slower than it slowed you down. Another method was getting in the middle of a tree. For some reason, zombies couldn't hit you there. Or going indoors. I think they fixed that in standalone, but in the mod, when a zombie went indoors, they immediately went to walking, and they could not speed up. But in this game, you could obviously run around inside. So. If that is still around, though, it's really cheap because there are a lot more indoor areas in this game. I try to not break the game. I try to play it as intended, not abuse any engine defaults or mishaps. feel like I might be nearing a castle. There are a couple castle ruins in this game. Some nice lighting there. This game, while empty, it's got some sort of factor that makes me just want to keep on coming back and playing. I haven't played in a while though. Today was the first day in a couple weeks that I've played adamantly. Is that the right word, adamantly? I think it is. Where is this road taking me? Is there anything interesting in the horizon? Nope, there's a road, there's a road. That's it. And I'm on a road. I'm honestly hoping I run into another player. Obviously, I hope I see them before they see me, but so either I can kill them, I can rescue them, or I can just, I kind of want to ask players questions and see if they know things that I don't. Because there's a lot to these games, and I never even fully understood the mod before Standalone came out, so there could be a couple things I'm not taking advantage of. Sorry if it's annoying that if I have any lag. I'm in Okinawa, I don't really have a choice. Okinawa, Japan. To play anywhere that isn't Asian or empty, I have to get to a 200 to 300 ping server, which I know to avid gamers seems a lot, but I can tolerate it. I mean, I've played competitively with 200 ping on Battlefield and Titanfall for so long. Like I said, if you're interested in playing with me, I don't have a huge community of people to play with because I have a high-end PC. I have very normal, just go to school kind of jock like friends. None of them really have Xbox Ones or high-end PCs to play these kind of games. So if you want to play at all, just comment. La-di-da-di-da. I'll try to cut out some of this boring stuff from now on. First video though, I think I'm going to upload the whole thing. You can pan around. So I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to follow this road. Once I get more confident in my DayZ abilities, I can imagine DayZ plays going to be filled with more of me doing objectives or hunting down players. My own objectives, of course. And once I get familiar with the updated map, nothing over there. It wouldn't be uncommon to randomly be playing and see like a helicopter in the field. They used to have all the military vehicles from Arma 2, and a few custom vehicles. And it was one of those, like, do I go out and grab it and risk death, or do I play it safe? Okay. Still zombie sounds, we know zombies. I really hope I don't just run around for an hour and get shot. That happens so often. Is that something? What's that? I can't tell what something. Oh wait, it looks like a church tip kind of. Oh, Oh, I don't have water. Do I? No, crap. Alright, I'll get water next time I can. It takes a long time to be dehydrated, so I should be okay. First time I've actually had to go find resources in a while, though. I've been pretty good. I can't tell about the town over there. This road has to be heading somewhere, so I mean, I wouldn't not believe it. Excuse me. Kind of, I'm a little bit paranoid though, because it's happened on more than one occasion. I'm in a random ass field in the middle of nowhere, and I've been just shot down. And I have no idea how the player damage system works in this game with being unconscious and bleeding out. I can imagine it's a little bit different. Oh look, it was not a church shape, it was just grass. I like the edge of a map where like nothing happens. That would suck. Especially because I don't even know how I have the maps of this section, and even if I did, I can't find my bearings. Which direction am I heading? I know I'm heading, let's see. I'm heading west. I mean, I shouldn't be at the edge of the map. I was at the coast a little bit ago. Is that? And it's probably just rocks, isn't it? There is that curious tree line there. Okay. If there's anybody around that can fight me, it's getting boring. Sorry, guys. I thought I'd see more than this. I was kind of hoping I would find those Thai guys in the beginning, but I couldn't see them, and they obviously... Alright, there's a building. They obviously had some sort of communication going on. I didn't want a chance getting shot when I spawned in the area. If I had walked in, though, I probably would have been able to find... I probably would have been able to find them. Right, it looks like we're getting to some sort of remotely civilized area up soon. That's a plus. Maybe I'll find a bear backpack or a player. Thanks, Tree. But even though I'm new, if you are interested, you can subscribe to my YouTube, please. And I have a Twitter and Tumblr account by the name DayZ Play, where I'll also post these videos if you don't like following videos on YouTube. On Twitter and Tumblr, once I start being active more, I'll probably post some DayZ stuff as well, like development stuff and photos, any news. I'm very interested in all of this, so I'll probably be reblogging and retweeting those style of things. I have a Facebook page, but I don't. Facebook isn't really okay. That was major rubber banding. I was just up that hill. That's fun. Hope I don't get lagged out. Are my shoes getting worn down while I'm running? Doesn't look like I've been using them for a little while. I have no idea how condition works yet. All I know is that bad is bad and good is good. And then I have a weapon kit. I can clean out weapon. I know that now. This is literally just a farm in the middle of fucking nowhere. Sorry, excuse my language if it bothers you. But seriously, there's nothing around but two little farmhouse things. I don't know what they're called. Big wooden shacks. And how much you want to bet there's nothing inside of them because they're out on the ass end of nowhere. Okay, I feel like my guy's getting really thirsty and why is it all wavy? Am I that tired? What the hell is that thing? It's a hoe. It totally looks like a rifle and a mag. That pisses me off. Damn it! I was excited. I could have removed my pitchfork and had two guns. That would have been so cool. I'm going to take this paved road because it seems a bit more civilized than dirt roads. Oh, look. More dirt road. I take it back. God, I hope I get somewhere soon. I'll include where I start and stop running in my video. But for the first video, I'm not going to cut any of it because I'm going through introductions and talking. Probably too much, to be honest. But I'm a talky person. Alright, there's a town area. Heck is that? Alright. Oh, wait, is that more town? Oh, wait. Oh, cool. Happened upon. I don't think these are enterable, but why not check? I'm somewhere. I'm getting near somewhere. Oh, it's cool. It's a soccer field. I'm gonna go down there. Just check it out. That is definitely new. I am 95% certain that was not in the modification. That was not the mod. No. Nothing. Nothing. Jacket. Let's see how much you can hold. Only 3, not as much as my current 4. Hard hat. Crowbar, Half-Life style. But I don't need a crowbar. I got a pitchfork. Beanie. Helmet. Beanie. Wait, what is that? That is light. Nothing. Spray can, I don't care. Gloves. What is this thing? Farming hoe again. Those are, I've never seen those all today, and there are a lot today. And ooh. Huxton, that's Huxton, that's definitely a reference to Payday, which I know they the creator of that and this converse every once in a while. That is a cool little Easter egg there. I almost I almost want to I think I'm going to keep it on me if I can. Ugh. No, there's a point in that. But yeah, that's definitely cool. I commend that. I want to screenshot that. I think screenshot's F11. Yeah. Screenshotting that. That's freaking cool. Huxton Mass. I like that. That's one of the characters' name in Payday. definitely got it. Oh, you're hungry. Cool. Or I'm hungry. Whatever. Are you eating? Yes. No. Sometimes it lags out. It doesn't really do anything. There we go. I love his animation. It's so cool. Like a first-person eating things. I enjoy it. All right, 3%. I'm just gonna, finish that off. Hopefully, ward off my hunger for. I should have just hit eat all. I didn't know how much it's gonna take. Then I can finally freaking toss that can, save myself some room. These are handcuff keys. If you've been looking at these, one of the new features is able to handcuff players, so you can hold them, which is, I think it's pretty freaking cool. If you don't want to kill people, you can like knock them out, handcuff them, take their crap and run. What the hell is that doing here? I think I can combine that. Let's see. I've got rags in my. I think I have to pick it up first, and then go to the contents of this. Alright, can I combine? Yep, cool. Carrying more things while actually carrying the same amount. I like it. Oh no, what the hell? Alright, I guess I'll end right there. Thanks for watching. If you guys were watching, try to spread this as much as you can. And I'll be doing these. Leave comments, suggestions, subscribe, follow Twitter, Tumblr, all that jazz. Just try to help me out if you care. And I'll try to bring you guys some more videos if you enjoy them. Alright, see you guys later.